Donnell from naturallyknockedup.com.
And I'm Kelly from ecobuns.com, and also have a brick and mortar store in Holland, Michigan.
And today we're actually going to discuss kind of the basics of cloth diapering, the care of the diapers involved, as well as the washing. Because I know when I was looking into cloth diapering, the washing was what totally put me off, because I remember my mom's giant wet pail with the bleach and the dunking and all of that.
Yes.
So, can you walk us through how to actually change and wash a diaper?
Yes, I can. And actually, again, not your mom's cloth diapers. That's the thing that makes cloth diapering now so doable and really a refreshing change, actually, from what you're thinking you're going to experience. So, what I have on the baby right now is Thirsty's Duo diaper. So I'm going to go ahead and start as if this has been on and it is soiled. I'm going to take it off, and because it has Velcro, I'm going to fold back the laundry tabs, making sure that they stick really well, and then take the diaper off. Now, in this diaper, I have a liner, a flushable Bummies BioSoft liner. It's basically a viscous rayon, and it breaks apart. It's septic safe. What would happen is if baby did poop in this diaper, the poop would then stick to the liner and be flushed away without having to touch it. So you can just dump it right into the toilet and flush it away. So a lot of times for outings, these are a great idea. If we're out and about shopping and my son decides to poop, it always makes me feel a little bit better to know if he has one of these in, that I'm not going to have to throw the poopy diaper in my wet bag and carry it around with me if we're out for the day. So that's kind of a nice and inexpensive way to keep a diaper fairly clean. After you're taking that off and you're flushing this, you would pull the inserts. Now, this particular diaper is unique in that it has a pocket at both sides. It's a sleeve, so technically I don't have to pull the inserts in this diaper. It would agitate out in the wash. But most pocket diapers, you're going to pull your inserts out. Throw them in the wet bag, which is what this is. It's a cute little way to hold your dirty diapers.
Now, when you put a wet diaper in that bag, is it going to leak through it all into the rest of the diaper bag?
It actually isn't. It's got that same waterproof fabric that the diaper covers have that's lining it. It's also got a leak-proof zipper. So these are great and actually have a little tab that can clip over your towel bar. So we keep ours next to our toilet, right next to our toilet sprayer, which actually I'll talk about next. So we've got our inserts pulled, and our diaper is poopy. So we're going to take it to the toilet, and we'll show a close-up of this picture later. This is a toilet sprayer. It attaches to the back side of where the toilet comes out of the wall, and it's really easy to hook up. My husband can even do it. It's amazing. It just screws in to the freshwater supply. This is an option, and a great option for after baby is done being exclusively breastfed, if that's what you've chosen to do, because exclusively breastfed babies do not need to have their diapers sprayed at all. They have water-soluble poo, which is a plus of breastfeeding, one of the many. And so at that point, when you're adding solid foods and you do need to spray off diapers or rinse them, then this is a great option. So it hooks in, you're able to just spray it with a really directed, forceful spray. We flip ours inside out, that's our system, and then we hold it right under the rim of the toilet, spray down at it so that the spray goes into the diaper and right straight into the toilet without the overspray, holding it pretty close to the diaper. And then the wet diaper goes directly from our toilet, right by our toilet is our towel bar where this is hanging, and it goes right in here. So mess-free, no messy hands, it's great times. So that's kind of the easiest way to get the diaper clean.
Okay. Now, what about wipes?
Wipes.
What do we do for wipes?
There are two trains of thought on that as well. A lot of people will come to me and say, Kelly, I'm not willing to do cloth wipes. It grosses me out. I don't want to deal with the wipes. I want to be able to just throw it away. And I say, take a step back and think what you would do with a disposable wipe if you did cloth diapering with disposable wipes. And the answer is you would take a poopy wipe and go throw it away in your kitchen trash can or wrap it up in a plastic bag and throw it out for the garbage. Either way, you're kind of defeating the purpose of reusable. You're kind of having enter in a bit more chemicals, because there are a lot of chemicals also in disposable wipes. And also, and kind of the biggest one, you're smelling up your house. You're getting rid of all the stinky stuff this way. So if you can also rinse your wipes and wash them with your diapers, it's a way to save a ton of money, as well as then also be able to reuse your wipes. So here are our EcoBuns wipes, which we have made locally. They have a Sherpa kind of fabric on the back, which is really grabby and nice, and then they've got the cotton flannel on the other side. So what I do when I'm doing my diaper change is I have a spray bottle that I have dropped one of these. It's a Knicker Nappies Bum Drop. I drop it in water, about 8 to 12 ounces or so of hot water. It dissolves and it looks just like this. This is actually ours from our house. And I go ahead and I spray my wipe until it's as wet as I want it. And then I wipe and I throw it right in the wet bag as well. So the wet bag's always right there for dirty diaper changes, or if it's not there, I lay it on the diaper and take it with me to the toilet if it's really messy and needs to be sprayed. So that is kind of how cloth wipes work. Very not scary.
Okay. Now what about after the diaper's in the wet bag? I mean, is there any touching, bringing things to the wash, or how do you get the dirty diapers now from the wet bag into the washing machine?
Right. So usually your wet bag will stay, and depending on the number of diapers you have, it will be filled for a day or 2 days, or some people have 3 days worth of diapers, which is great. I wouldn't suggest going any longer than that. You'll take it off your towel bar or wherever it's located, and you should not ever have to touch the diapers again in any way. You should be able to unzip your bag and then just shake the entire bag contents into your washer and then throw the bag in as well.
Okay.
So the bag can be washed every time. Also with that, I think, is the fact that we pulled our inserts makes a big difference. Some people will find the hard way that you do have to go back through the bag and pull all the inserts if you don't do it during the diaper change, because it's not something you want to leave in your diapers. They won't get well washed when they're stuck in the diapers. So don't let yourself learn that the hard way.
Now, how do you recommend actually washing the cloth diapers then?
I love Allen's Naturally, personally. There are many cloth-safe detergents, and probably one of the most comprehensive lists for moms and dads to know about is on bummies.com. There is a detergent list in their care and use section. It's really, really comprehensive, and it tells all about enzymes and fabric softeners and what each detergent you might come across might contain that is either makes it safe or not safe for cloth diapers. So Allen's is a local company to Michigan. It's ranked very highly for cloth diapers. It's free and clear of any fabric softeners, fragrance, whiteners, brighteners, enzymes. There's a list a mile long of things that you need to steer clear of for your cloth diapers to last longer and perform well. And that's the big thing, is the performance. If you get a detergent or a bottom cream, is another way to kind of start to really mess with your diapers. If you get something that you're not really supposed to be using on your diapers, you'll end up with a pretty big problem in the end. And you'll know you have a problem because they'll start to smell, almost like a skunky kind of smell, or they'll start to leak. And then you'll know you have either a detergent residue problem or a urine residue problem, both caused by laundering issues.
Okay. Now, how many like rinses and washes and things of that nature are we going to be doing with cloth diapers?
The pretty common overall, kind of a vague description, because we're talking about a blanket thing here, that I would suggest normally, wool discluded completely from this conversation, wool being its own thing. I would say do a cold rinse to start the cycle. So a full rinse cycle with cold, and then a hot wash with half the normal detergent. For Allen's, it can be 2 to 3 teaspoons, which is very little. So it makes it worth the price of the detergent, because you don't have to use very much. And then a hot wash with that, as hot as you can get the water. And then an extra rinse at the end.
Okay. Now, do you use any softeners at all with cloth diapers?
Definitely not, and that is where things can go awry, is if we use a wet pail. That's a big no-no. So you're not soaking your diapers in any way, and if you use fabric softener's job as an item is basically to coat the fiber of the material to make it feel soft. Well, anything that's coating your diaper is also going to cause leakage and other issues in the end. So.
Okay. And what about drying? Line drying or machine dry?
If you can line dry, that's fabulous. If you don't live in Michigan, you can do it great in the summer. In the winter, not so much. You'll end up with frozen diapers. So I would suggest, if you're going to dry your diapers, you can do, your covers really don't need to be dried. So I just pop mine out, put them on the top of the dryer while I'm drying my diapers if I have them in there. My diapers, though, and inserts can be dried usually on a medium-low heat. Some can sustain medium. I would never ever suggest a hot heat.
Okay.
Grandma L's is the bottom cream that I choose to carry. There also will be Magic Stick is another one that's a good one. Bottom creams, you need to steer clear of your Dessitins and your over-the-counter, easy to get in the supermarket. Usually all have either a fish oil or a zinc that can coat the diapers and do the same thing as a fabric softener, but they can do it quicker. So stay away from those. If you do absolutely need to use a bottom cream, try to use a cloth-friendlier bottom cream, and always use a liner.
Okay. All right. Well, that is changing and washing cloth diapers at its best. So, if you have any other questions about how to use cloth diapers or how to wash them, Kelly has a bunch of resources on her website at ecobuns.com, and you can always contact her as well with any questions to get you started. Make sure you check out the rest of the videos where we discuss the ins and outs of all the different cloth diapers you can possibly use, as well as the cost associated with them. We go from everything from pre-folds all the way to all-in-ones to kind of show you the differences between